one of the guys that get a lot of credit is Steve Blackman from Muscular Development. I mean, those guys have done an extraordinary job for years and years and years to promote health, to promote fitness, to promote strength, to promote bodybuilding, powerlifting, weightlifting, and all of those kind of things. So the contributions they made is gigantic, and I hail them for that.
Ron Harris here from MuscularDevelopment.com at the Arnold Classic Expo, standing here with two-time Arnold Classic champion Branch Warren. Branch, I know you have to have a lot of good memories from this show. What's your biggest memory from the first time you won the Arnold? Because I know you were someone that was never supposed to even win a pro show, and you won this twice. So what was it like when you finally won this the first time?
You know, when I was 18 years old, I made a goal to myself I was going to win the Arnold Classic one day, and so you know, fast forward quite a few years, and I did that. So I think the biggest memory I had of that whole weekend was at the night show. They did the first call out. I think I hit 3 or 4 poses. They told me to step off stage. And then those of you that don't know that much about bodybuilding, how it's judged, if that ever happens to you, it's like hitting a grand slam in the 9th inning, and you just knocked it out of the park. So I knew as soon as I stepped off stage, I wanted to jump up and down and scream. I was like, I knew right then I did it. And so that was probably the biggest, that's the biggest compliment an athlete can get from the judges too.
So that was a great win, obviously, just for the fact that, you were someone that early on in the pro career, people didn't expect a lot out of you, and you obviously went on to be second at the Olympia, you won Arnold, but then your second Arnold Classic to me was more impressive because you had torn your quad completely off the bone 6 months, 7 months?
6.5 months to the day.
6.5 months. I mean, normally that would take someone just 6 months before they start training again.
Yeah, the doctor told me it'd be a year before I could even think about, competing. He said it'll take a year to rehab it, and that's all I need to hear. Plus a lot of people wrote me off. They basically that injury ends your career. There's people that come back from it, but no one had really come back from it successfully. And what a high level show at that point. So I had surgery. I tore it on a Saturday. I had surgery on a Monday. That Wednesday, I remember I was sitting on a recliner with my leg propped up. I told my wife I'm going to do the Arnold again, and she's like, "All right, you better start eating." And she started cooking my food, and I think the next Monday I was in the gym training, and I did what 6 weeks after that I started rehabbing my leg, and I didn't know if I knew I'd be able to compete. I didn't know if I'd be able to compete successfully until I was about 30 days out. And about 30 days out, I remember I was in the gym, I finished training, and I posed, and I was like, I can do this.
Who did you tell that you were going to do the Arnold? Because I know if you had made the announcement early on, everyone would have said you're out of your mind. Who did you tell that actually believed that could be done?
Not only the same people that have been on these since day one. Brian Dobson, I actually went to him, and of course Johnny knew, my training partner, and my wife. I went to Brian that next week when I went in the gym on a Monday, and I'm just 7 days post-surgery. And I said, hey man, I want to do the Arnold. He looked at me and goes,
it's been a few years now. So, now can you look back and go, wow, I can't believe I did that?
Yeah, I did that not too long ago. I look back on it and I was like, I don't know, man. I was so motivated. And I was on a mission, and I wanted to win no matter what. I didn't care how much pain I had to go through, how long it took. I was going to do it, and I was willing to pay the price, no matter what the price was. At that point in my life, I would pay the price to be back on the stage and be successful, and I did it.
So everybody wants to know if you're going to compete again, but before we even get to that question, how much stuff do you have going on right now? Business-wise, what are you juggling?
Man, I've got more going on than ever. I retired from competing, but got busier than ever. So, of course, I've got Black Skull, my own supplement line. We're here at the Arnold Classic, and you guys are going to be here this weekend. Come by. We're right in front of the stage. I've also got another big announcement coming next month. Me and Scott James are working on something big together. So stay tuned. We got a big announcement coming. I also got 4 competitions I promote. I've got the Branch Warren Classic in Houston. Big show. We get about 10,000 people in attendance. Really done very well over the years.
You said 10,000.
10,000.
That's like the size of the Olympia audience. That's amazing.
It's big. Yeah, it's an expo. We have multiple events. It's like this, just not as big as the Arnold, obviously, but same type of thing. We get the bodybuilding. We have a jiu-jitsu, grappling, arm wrestling, powerlifting, strongman, CrossFit, you name it, we got it. And we built it over the past 13, 14 years up to what it is. So very blessed with that. Also have the Texas Legends show in Dallas. Then we have a show in Minneapolis, June 9th, the Minnesota State Championships in conjunction with the Expo. Me and Christina Bongiovanni, the chairman up there, and the ex-pro bodybuilder, put that show on. And then me and Mel Chansey, September 22nd, the week after Olympia, we're having a show in Chicago.
So, you say you're retired, but the option is always open, obviously. We got guys coming back like Leveroni over 50. I don't think you'd wait that long. But, I mean, you're a competitor. You have that spirit of wanting to compete. I know you do. So how long do you think you might be able to hold off, even as busy as you are? Do you think you're able? I mean, you're still training just as hard. You still look the same. Do you think you're going to be able to really stay away that long, or do you think you might get that itch within a year or two?
I don't know, man. Johnny's been talking to me, trying to talk me into it, and he told me this, I think this last week. He's like, man, let's do one more. So I don't know.
Johnny's going to do one more?
He's at the itch again. I don't know if he is or not, but he's thinking about it, and he's trying to get me to do it with him. But I don't know. I haven't. The door's cracked open. Isn't shut all the way. But I don't know. Right now, I can't give you an answer.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there, Branch Warren fans, who will be pretty damn happy if you decide to come back. Obviously, you're always welcome. We love having you on stage. You bring that old school warrior mentality. A lot of people just relate to that because that's the old school way.
I missed the challenge of it. Trying to see if I could be better than I was the time before. The personal challenge of trying to be, every time you step on the stage, being better than the time before. I missed that. And I missed the training. The training for the show, I loved it. The diet, no, I don't miss the diet. But for the training, getting up to the show, man, I missed that. That was my element. That's what I live for.
Well, so we might see him back someday. Don't cry, everybody. It might happen. All right, Branch, thank you so much. I appreciate it very much. Wishing you and your family the very best of everything, of course. Much success. And that's it. For MuscleDevelopment.com, it's been Ron Harris of Branch Warren.